Good day, everyone. Today, we will discuss chapter one of the book from Pride and Ferrell, Foundations of Marketing, ninth edition, which was published in 2022. Now, in today's competitive business environment, understanding and responding to customers' needs is very essential for organizational success. Chapter 1 explores the concept of customer driven strategic marketing, which emphasizes the importance of identifying target markets, understanding consumer behavior, and designing value driven marketing strategies by placing the customer at the center of all marketing efforts. Businesses can create offerings that satisfies customer needs more effectively, build long term relationships, and achieve sustainable competitive advantage. This chapter lays the foundation for analyzing how companies can align their products, services, and marketing activities with the preferences and expectations of their customers, ensuring both business growth and customer satisfaction. As for our student learning outcomes, at the end of this chapter, you should be able to critically examine the role of marketing in creating value for customers, organizations, and society. Differentiate and evaluate the elements of marketing mix and their contribution to organizational success. Analyze how marketing strategies create, communicate, and deliver customer value in various business settings. Assess the influence of internal and external marketing environment on organizational decision making. Synthesize the fundamental principles of the marketing concept as a customer centered business philosophy. Evaluate strategies for building and maintaining and enhancing long term customer relationships to achieve sustainable competitive advantage. And lastly, examine the significance of marketing in driving economic development, business growth, and global competitiveness. Now, let's talk about the definition of marketing. Marketing is the process of creating, distributing, promoting, and pricing goods, services, and ideas to facilitate satisfying exchange relationship with customers to develop and maintain favorable relationships with stakeholders in a dynamic environment. Now, when we define marketing, we should understand that marketing is not only about advertising or selling a product. Many people have the misconception that marketing begins when a company promotes its product, but marketing actually starts much earlier. Marketing begins with understanding the customers, knowing their needs, wants, problems, and expectation. After understanding the customers, businesses create products or service that provide value and satisfaction. The definition highlights the four major activities of marketing. First, creating. Business create products, services, or ideas that solve customers' needs. A company should not simply create something because they want to sell it. They should create something because customers have need for it. Example, a food entrepreneur does not only sell meals, they create a solutions for customers who need convenient, affordable, and quality of food. Second, distributing. Distribution refers to making products available to customers. Even if a business has a high quality product, it will not succeed if customers cannot easily access it. Example, a local bakery can distribute products through physical stores, online orderings, delivery services, or social media platforms. Third, promoting. Promotion is how businesses communicate the value of their product to customers. It helps customers become aware of the product and understand why they should choose it. Then, promotion includes advertising or advertisements, social media campaigns, discounts, events, or word of mouth marketing. However, effective promotion is not simply saying buy a product. It should answer the customer's question, why should I choose your product over others? Fourth, pricing. Pricing refers to determining the amount customers are willing to exchange for the value they receive. A good pricing strategy considers production cost, competitors, customer purchasing power, and even perceived value. A business should remember that customers do not always choose the cheapest option. They choose products that they believe provide the greatest good or value. Now, the essence of marketing is to develop satisfying exchange from which both customers and marketers benefit. Well, the foundations of marketing is the concept of exchange. Exchange happens when two parties provide something valuable to each other. So, customer exchange may include money, time, attention, loyalty, while business provides products, services, solutions, experiences. A successful marketing relationship happens when both sides benefit. Let's say, for example, a customer buy a smartphone. The customer received the device that helps with communication, education, and entertainment. The company, on the other hand, receives revenue and possibly gain a loyal customers. Therefore, marketing is not about convincing customers to buy something they do not need. Good marketing creates a situation where customers willingly choose a product because it provides value. Now, marketing focuses on customers. First, customers, the purchasers of organizations' products, the focal point of all marketing activities. Customers are considered the center of marketing because businesses exist because of customers. Now, without customers, there will be no demand, there will be no sales. Businesses cannot survive. And modern marketing follows a customer centered approach. Instead of asking, what product can we sell? Businesses now ask, what problems do customers have and how can we create solutions for them? Successful companies continuously studies customers through surveys, feedbacks, reviews, and also purchasing behavior. These allows businesses to improve their products and maintain strong relationship. Second, target market. A target market is a specific group of customers on whom an organization focuses on marketing efforts. A business cannot serve everyone because customers have different needs, preferences, and buying behaviors. A target market helps business identify the customers they want to serve. For example, a milk tea business may identify its target market such as college students, young professionals, teenagers. Why? Because these customers may enjoy trendy beverages, use social media, look for affordable products. Now, by identifying target market, businesses can create better decisions regarding product design, pricing, promotion, and distribution. So, class, marketing is not simply about selling. Selling is only one part of marketing. The bigger responsibility of marketing is to understand customers, create value, and build relationships. This is why customer understanding becomes the foundation of strategic marketing decision. Now, on this figure 1.1, the components of strategic marketing, this figure shows the strategic marketing is centered on the customer because all marketing decisions should begin with understanding customer needs, wants, expectations. Businesses create strategies by using the four P's of marketing: the product, the price, promotion, and distribution or the place. These elements help organizations create value, communicate benefits, sets appropriate prices, and make products available to customers. However, businesses do not operate independently. They must Also consider external forces such as economic, political, legal, technological, social, cultural, and competitive factors because these can influence customer behavior and business decisions. For example, changes in technology can affect how businesses promote and sell their products, while economic conditions can influence customers' purchasing power. Therefore, strategic marketing requires businesses to continuously understand their customers while adapting to changes in the external environment. The goal is not only to attract customers, but also to build long term relationships and create value for both the business and the customers. So, next is marketing deals with products, price, distribution, or place, and promotion. Marketing is more than simply advertising or selling product. It involves developing and managing a product that will satisfy customer needs, promoting to help customers learn about the product and determine if the product will satisfy their needs, making the product available in the right place, pricing the products at an acceptable level for buyers, communicating information to help customer determine if the product will satisfy their needs. Now, let's go ahead and explain each of these statements. Marketing is often misunderstood as simply advertising or selling a product. However, marketing involves a complete process that starts from understanding what customers need up to delivering and communicating the value of a product. A business must carefully plan what product to offer, how much customers should pay, where customers can access it, and how they will learn about it. So, say for example, a milk tea business does not become successful only because it advertises its products. It must first create a product that customers like, set a reasonable price, make it available in convenient locations, and promote it effectively. So the first important activity is marketing. In marketing is creating and managing a product that can satisfy customers' needs. This is because businesses must first understand what customers want before offering product. Now, let's continue. So it says here that developing and managing a product that will satisfy customer needs. So that's marketing. That's involved this process. Businesses need to create products that solve customer problem or satisfy their wants. A good product is not simply something a business wants to sell. It should provide value and meet customers' expectation. After creating a product, businesses needs to make customer aware of it and understand its benefits. This is where promotion becomes important. So promoting to help customers learn about the product and determine if the product will satisfy their needs. Promotion helps businesses communicate with customers and provide information about their products. Customers need to know what a product offers before they can decide whether it is suitable for them. So aside from informing customers about the product, businesses must also ensure that customer can easily access and purchase it. So making the product available in the right place. A product must be available where and when customers need it. Even if a product is high quality, customers may choose another option if it is difficult to access. Business can make products available through physical stores, online platforms, delivery services, or other distribution channels. Once business can make their products accessible, they must also determine a price that customer find acceptable while allowing the business to earn profit. Next is pricing the product an acceptable level for buyers. Pricing involves setting an amount that customers are willing to pay while ensuring that the business can continue operating. The price should match the value customers receive from the product. So, for example, a coffee shop considers the cost of ingredients, competitors' prices, customers' purchasing ability before deciding the price for its product. So, finally, businesses need to communicate enough information to so customers can understand the value of the product and make the better purchasing decision. So communicating information to help determine is the product will, if the product will satisfy their needs. So customer needs clear and accurate information before deciding to purchase. Effective communication helps customers understand the product's features, benefits, and value. Say for example, if a customer or a smartphone advertisement highlights its camera quality, battery life, and features so customers can decide if it fits their needs. So this activity shows that marketing is not only about convincing customers to buy. Marketing is a complete process of creating value from developing the right product, making it accessible, setting the right price, and communicating its benefits. These activities work together to satisfy customers and build successful business relationship. Next is marketing mix. So for marketing activities, the product, the price, distribution or place, and promotion. Marketing that a firm can control to meet the needs of customers within its target market. So the marketing mix refers to the four important decisions that business use to satisfy their customers. These are the four P's of marketing. But instead using the place, we're going to use distribution. So first is the product, the price, the distribution or the place, and then the promotion. Business use these elements to create value and develop strategies that match the needs of their target customers. Example, a coffee shop uses the marketing mix by offering quality product coffee products or that's their product, setting affordable prices, that's the price, and choosing a convenient location, that's the distribution or place, and using social media advertisement for promotion, and that's for promotion. All the businesses can make decisions about these four elements. They should also understand that they cannot completely control everything that affects their marketing strategies. So there is a limit to how much these variables can be controlled. Businesses can control their marketing decisions, but they cannot control all factors that influence customer behavior. External factors such as the competitors, economic conditions, technology, and changing customer preferences can affect marketing decisions. So, example, a restaurant may control its menu and prices, but it cannot fully control changes in food cost, customer trends, or competitors offering similar products. So, because the marketing mix needs to match customers' needs and changing market condition, marketer must carefully develop and manage these elements. Next, marketers must first develop a marketing mix that matches the need for customer in the target market. Marketers need to understand that their target customers first before understand their customer first before deciding on their product, price, distribution, and promotion strategies. The marketing mix should be designed based on what customers need and value. However, customer needs and market conditions continue to change, so marketers must constantly observe what is happening in the marketplace. Second is constantly monitor the competition and adapt their products, distribution, decisions, promotion, and pricing to foster long-term success. Marketers need to study competitors and adjust their strategies to remain competitive. Businesses that fail to adopt may lose customers to competitors who provide better value. Example, if a clothing business may adjust its design, prices, and online promotion after observing changing fashion trends and competitor strategies. So to make effective marketing decisions. Businesses need accurate and updated information about what customers want and need. Lastly, is collect and depth and up-to-date information about customers' needs. Marketers need to gather information about customer preferences, behaviors, and expectations. These informations helps businesses create products and strategies that are more likely to satisfy customers. Example is a restaurant may collect customer feedback through surveys or online reviews to improve its menu and services. So the marketing mix shows us that successful marketing decision should not be based on assumptions. Businesses need to understand their customers, analyze the competitors, and continuously adjust their strategies. The four P's work together to create value and help businesses build stronger relationship with their target market. Now let's talk about the product. So product is a good, a service, or an idea. Okay? So product is anything that a business offer to customer to satisfy their needs or wants. Product is not limited to physical items. It can be include service and ideas that provides value to customer. So example, smartphone is a product because customer can buy and use it. However, education, online banking, and health programs are also products because they provide services and benefits to customer. So since products can come in different forms, let us understand the three main types of products, which is good, goods, service, and ideas. A good is a physical entity that you can touch. A good is a tangible product, meaning customer can physically see, touch, and use it. So these products are usually manufactured and sold to meet customers' needs. So example of goods include clothes, food, laptops, mobile phones, and furniture. Aside from physical product, business can also offer services that provides benefit through actions or experience. So, service is the application of human and mechanical efforts to people or objects to provide intangible benefits to customers. A service is an activity or experience provided to customers. Unlike goods, services cannot be physically touched or stored, but they provide value through the benefits they offer. So, for example, a haircut, transportation service, banking service, and educations are examples of services because customers receive benefits rather than a physical object. So aside from goods and services, businesses and organizations can also promote ideas that influence customer decision and behavior. So when we talk about idea, this is a concept, a philosophy, or an image or an issue. An idea is a product that focuses on information, beliefs, or messages rather than physical items. Ideas are often created to influence people's attitudes, behaviors, or decisions. So, for example, environmental awareness campaigns, health programs, and social responsibility campaigns are example of ideas being marketed. So because product represent what customers receive from a business, marketers must carefully manage how products are presented and recognized in the marketplace. So the product variable involves creating or modifying brand names and packaging. So product decisions are not only about creating the item itself. Marketing also considered branding, packaging, design, and other features that help customers recognize and choose the product. So two products may have similar functions, but customer may prefer one because of its attractive packaging, trusted brand name, or better product presentation. Aside from branding and packaging, businesses must also consider how they support customers after purchasing the product. So may also include decisions regarding the warranty and serve and repair services. Product decision may include after sales service that provide additional value and increase customer confidence. Warranties and repair services help customers feel more secure about their product. So, for example, a laptop company offering a 1 year warranty and repair service provides customers with assurance that they will receive support after buying the product. These product decisions are important because businesses must ensure that their offering match what customers truly need and want. Now, product variable decisions and activities are important because they directly relate to customers' needs and wants. The success of a product depends on how well it satisfies customers. Businesses must understand customers' preferences and continuously improve their products to remain valuable and competitive. Example, a food business may introduce new flavor because on customers' feedback or better match customer preferences. So the product is the first element of marketing mix because it represents the value that businesses provide to customers. However, creating a good product alone is not enough. Business must also consider other elements such as the price, distribution, and promotion to successfully deliver the value of their target market. So that comes with our next topic, which is price. The price refers to the price variable relates to decisions and actions associated with pricing objectives and policies and actual product prices. Price refers to how much customer need to give in exchange for a product or service. In marketing, setting a price is not simply about deciding how much money a business wants to earn. Businesses need to consider the value that customers receive, the cost of producing the product, competitors' pricing, what customers are willing to pay. For example, when a coffee shop sets the price and its products, it needs to consider the cost of ingredients, employee salaries, competitor prices, and whether customers believe the coffee is worth the amount being charged. Now, let's discuss these items. Price is a critical component of the marketing mix because customers are concerned about benefits, rules, and cost. So customers do not only look at the price itself, they compare the price with the benefits they will receive. A company may be willing to pay the higher price if they believe the product provides better quality, convenience, or experience. So for example, customers may pay more for branded shoes because they consider the quality, durability, and reputation of brand as additional benefits. Second is price is often used as a competitive tool. Businesses use pricing strategies to compete with other companies. Some businesses attract customers by offering lower prices, while others compete by offering high value even at a higher price. So let's say, for example, two restaurants may sell similar meals, but one may attract customer through affordable prices while the other attract customer through premium ingredients and better dining experience. Next is higher prices can be used competitively to establish a product's premium image. A higher price does not always mean the customer will avoid a product. Sometimes a higher price creates the perception that the product has a better quality, exclusivity, or prestige. So example, luxury brands often maintain higher prices because customers associate the price with quality, status, and uniqueness. Next is other companies are skilled providing products at prices lower than others. Some businesses compete with by offering affordable prices while maintaining acceptable quality. This strategy allows them to attract customers who are more price conscious. For example, discount stores and budget friendly food businesses attract customers by providing products that are affordable and accessible. And lastly, pricing is the most flexible marketing mix variable and can be changed very quickly. Among the elements of the marketing mix, price is the easiest to adjust depending on market conditions. Businesses can increase or decrease price based on customers' demand, competitions, cost, and business goals. Next is distribution or place. So products must be available at the right time and in appropriate locations. Distribution or place refers to the process of making sure that the products reach customers where they need them, when and where they need them. So even if a business has a good product and an effective promotion strategy, it will not be successful if customers cannot easily access the product. For example, a food business may have delicious products, but if the store is located too far from customer or does not offer delivery options, customer choose another business that is more convenient, right? So marketing manager makes products available in the quantities desired as many target market customer as possible while minimizing these three costs. First is inventory, transportation, and lastly is storage. I'm sorry, a marketing manager must ensure that the business has enough products available to meet customers' demand. So having too few products may result in lost sales, while having too many products may increase cost and lead to waste. For example, a bakery needs to prepare enough bread every day to satisfy customers. If they produce too little, customers may not be able to buy their products. However, producing too much as well may result in unsold products and additional expenses. Businesses also need to manage distribution cost. Inventory refers to the product kept available for customer. Transportation involves the cost of moving products from one place to another, and storage refers to the expenses involved in keeping products safe before they are sold. So, a successful business must balance product availability and cost efficiency. The goal is to deliver products to customers without creating unnecessary expenses. So, the advent of the internet and electronic commerce has dramatically influenced the distribution variable. Technology has greatly changed how business deliver products to customer. Before, customer usually needed to visit physical stores to purchase the product. So today, businesses can reach customers through online platforms, website, and delivery applications. So, for example, any small businesses can now sell products through Facebook Marketplace, online stores, and delivery services, allowing them to reach customers beyond their physical location. Now, distribution remind us that having a good product is not enough. Businesses must also make sure that customers can easily access the product. In today's digital environment, businesses must be creative in finding ways to deliver their product faster and more conveniently. After discussing how products reach customers, the next element of the marketing mix focuses on how business communicate and inform customers about their products, which is promotion. Now, the promotion variable refer or relates to activities used to inform and persuade to create desired response. Promotion refers to the strategies businesses to use to communicate with customers and encourage them to respond, such as buying a product, visiting a store, or supporting a brand. It is not only about telling customers that a product exists, but also about explaining why the product is valuable and why customers should choose it. For example, a new milk tea shop may use social media advertisement, discounts, and customer reviews to inform people about their products and encourage them to visit the store. Promotion can increase public awareness of the organization and a new existing products. So promotion help business become known by customers. Even if a business offer good product, customer will not buy it if they do not know that the product exists. For example, a newly opened restaurant may use Facebook posts, flyers, or opening promotions to introduce its product to the community. Next is it helps a direct promotion response, such as accessing a website to order a product. Promotion can encourage customers to take immediate actions, such as making purchase, visiting a store, website, or contacting the business. Third is inform customers about product features. Promotion allow businesses to explain what makes their product different and valuable. Customer need information before they decide whether a product can satisfy their needs. So, for example, a smartphone advertisement highlights features such as the camera quality, battery life, and storage capacity to help customers understand the product's benefits. Next is urge people to take a particular stance on a political or social issue. Promotion is not only used to selling products. It can also be used to influence people's awareness and opinions about certain issues. For example, an organizations may create campaigns promoting environmental protection, responsible waste disposal, or health awareness. And lastly, it helps to sustain interest in established products. Promotion is also important even for products that are already successful. Businesses continue promoting their products to maintain customers' interest and encourage repeat purchases. For example, a popular food brands continue releasing new advertisement, limited time offers, and seasonal products to keep customers interested. So promotion is the way business communicate the value of their products to customers. A good product will not automatically become successful if people do not know about it. That is why businesses needs effective promotion strategies to inform, persuade, and build relationships with customers. Now that we have discussed the four elements of marketing mix, the product, price, distribution or place, and promotion, we can better understand how business create value and satisfy their target customers. So marketing creates the value. When we talk about value, it's a customer's subjective assessment of benefits relative to cost in determining the worth of a product. So value refers to how customers decide whether a product is worth buying by comparing the benefits to receive with what they need to give up. Customers do not only consider the price, they also consider the quality, convenience, experience, and satisfaction they get from the product. So, a customer may choose a more expensive coffee shop because the better taste, they believe the better taste, comfortable environment, and service are worth the additional cost. So, since value is based on what customers receive from a product, the next question is what exactly do customers receive when they purchase a product? These are called customer benefits. So, customer benefits include anything a buyer receive in an exchange. Customer benefits refers to the positive things customers gain from purchasing a product or service. These benefits can be a product itself, the experience, convenience, or the solution if it provides to their needs. So when a student buys a laptop, the benefit is not only owning the device, but also having a tool for studying, communication, and completing school requirements. However, customers do not receive these benefits for free. In every purchase, customer also gives something in exchange, which leads us to the concept of customer cost. So, customer costs include anything a buyer must give up to obtain the benefits and product provides including cost, time, efforts, and risk. So customer cost refers to everything customers sacrifice when purchasing a product. This includes not only money but also the time spent searching, effort required to purchase, and the possible risks involved. A customer may choose an online store because it saves trouble, time, and effort, even if another store offers a slightly lower price. Because customer compare the benefits they receive with the cost that they gave up. Businesses need to create products that provide greater value. This leads us to the different ways a product can demonstrate value. So product demonstrate value usually has a feature or an enhancement that provides the benefits. So a product creates value when it offers something that customer consider useful, helpful, or meaningful. So businesses add features, improvements to make their products more attractive compared to competitors. So one way businesses create value is by offering products at a lower cost, which bring us to the first benefit. lower price. So some business creates a value by offering affordable products that customers can easily purchase. The strategy attracts customers who are sensitive to price. A budget meal restaurant creates value by providing affordable meals for students and workers. However, customers do not always choose the cheapest option. Sometimes customers are willing to pay because a product provides convenience, which is another way business create value. So when we talk about convenience, this means making the customer's buying experience easier, faster, or more comfortable. Online shopping platforms create value because customers can purchase products without going to physical stores. Aside from the price and convenience, customers also value products that are easy to access whenever they need them. And that's bring us the availability. So when we talk about availability, this means ensuring that the product are accessible to customer at the right time and the right place. A popular snack brand becomes more valuable when customer can easily find it in the supermarket, stores, and online platform. So ultimately, the value customer receive depends on their own experience with the product. This is why marketers must understand how customers perceive and evaluate their experiences. In developing marketing activities, it is important to recognize that customers receive benefits based on their experiences. Customers evaluate products based on their personal experiences. The same product may have different levels of value depending on the customer's feel about the quality, service, and overall experience. Next, let's talk about marketing creates the value. This is the continuation. So marketing builds relationship with customers and other stakeholders. Now let's talk about exchanges. The provision or transfer of goods, service, or ideas in return for something of value. That is exchanges. So for an exchange to happen or to take place, four conditions must exist. First is two or more individuals, groups, or organization must participate. Each must possess something of value that other party desires. An exchange requires at least two parties. Both sides must have something that the other side considers valuable. So without something valuable to offer, an exchange cannot happen. A customer wants to buy a product and the business wants to earn revenue. That is for example, so the customer has money while the business has the product that satisfies the customer's need. So aside from having something valuable to exchange, both parties should also feel that the exchange provides a benefit. So the exchange should provide benefit or satisfaction to both parties involved in the transaction. A successful exchange happens when both customers and business gain something from the transactions. Customers should feel satisfied with what they receive while the business should also achieve their goals. For customers and business to continue exchanging value, they must trust each other and believe that the other party will deliver that what was promised. So each party must have confidence and promise in the promise of the something of value held by the other. Trust is important in marketing because customers need confidence that businesses will provide the value they promise. So without trust, customers may hesitate to purchase. Example, customers buy from a known brand because they trust the product quality and service will meet their expectation. Trust is built when business consistently fulfill their promises and provide customers with experience that match their expectations. Now, lastly, is to build trust. The parties of the exchange must meet expectation. Businesses must deliver what they promise the customer. When expectations are met, customers are more likely to return and develop a long term relationship with businesses. If the online store promises fast delivery and delivers on time, customers are more likely to purchase again. Since marketing is not only about one time transaction, businesses must focus on maintaining exchange relationships with customers. To maintain and exchange relationships, the buyer must be satisfied with the good service or idea obtained. Customers continue supporting businesses when they are satisfied with the value they receive. Satisfaction encourages repeat purchase and customer loyalty. However, maintaining relationship also requires businesses to receive value from the exchange. Sellers must be satisfied with the financial reward or something else of value received. Business also needs to benefit from exchanges. Aside from profit, businesses gain value through customer loyalty, positive reviews, and stronger reputation. So, marketing is not simply about making a sale. A successful marketer focuses on creating and maintaining relationship where both customers and business benefits. When customers receive the value and business fulfill their goals, a stronger exchange relationship is created. This is why marketing focuses on building long-term connections with customers and stakeholders. Now, let's take a look at on the stakeholders. So, stakeholder constitutes who have a stake or a claim in something aspect of company's products, operations, market, industry, and outcomes. Stakeholders are the people, groups, or organizations that are affected by or can influence a business. They are not only customers, but also individuals and groups who have an interest in the success and activities of the company. Since businesses interact with many different groups, marketers need to understand the role of each stakeholder because each one contributes to the success and sustainability of the organizations. Let's talk about customer. Customers are the most important stakeholder because they purchase and use the product or service offered by the business. Their satisfaction directly affect sales, reputation, and business growth. Aside from customers, business also depend on the people who help create, deliver, which is the employees. Employees are a stakeholder because they contribute their skills, knowledge, and efforts to help the business operate. Their performance affects the quality of products and services provided by customers. Businesses also need financial support to grow and continue their operation, which is why investors and shareholders are important stakeholders. Investors and shareholders provide financial resources to businesses and expect company to perform well and generate returns from their investment. So to create product and service, business also rely on other organizations that provides necessary materials and resources. That is why suppliers will provide the materials, products, or resources that business needs to operate. A good relationship with the suppliers help businesses maintain quality, consistent operation. So business do not operate separately from society. They must also consider government policies and communities where they operate. Governments are stakeholder because they create rules and regulation that businesses must follow. This regulation helps ensure fair business practices and protect consumers and society. Business must comply with permits, taxes, labors, and safety regulation before operating. Aside from following government regulation, business also have responsibility towards the communities that supports them. So communities are stakeholders because businesses operates within a society and can affect the people living in the area. Businesses should contribute positively to the community. A company may support local employment, environmental programs, or community project to build a positive relationship with the society. So finally, businesses must also recognize the rule of competitors because competition influence how companies can create better value for customers. So these competitors is also a stakeholder because they influence business strategies and encourage companies to improve their products, services, and customer experience. So marketing is not only about building relationship with customers, businesses must also maintain good relationship with different stakeholder because each of each group affects the success of the organization. Now, for this figure 1.2, exchange between buyer and seller. So these figures shows the basic concept of exchange in marketing. Exchange happens when two parties provide something valuable to each other. In marketing, the two parties involved are usually the buyer and the seller. The buyer provides something of value, such as money, credit, labor, or other resources, in exchange for something that can satisfy their needs and wants. On the other hand, the seller provides something of value, such as goods, services, or ideas, in exchange for what they receive. So, or what the buyer offers. Now, for example, when a customer buy a meal from a restaurant, the customer gives money for the seller, while the restaurant provides food and service in return. So both parties benefit from the exchange. The customer receives something they need, while the business earns revenue. Now, let's talk about the marketing. Marketing, of course, in a dynamic environment. Now, marketing environment is the competitive, economic, political, legal, regulatory, technological, and social culture forces that surrounds the customer and affect the marketing mix. So the marketing environment refers to different factors outside the business that can influence how companies make marketing decisions. These factors can affect customers' needs, buying behavior, and how businesses design their products, prices, promotions, and distribution strategies. Because the marketing environment is constantly changing, these changes can create different effects on both business and customers. So the effects on buyers and sellers can be dramatic and difficult to predict. Changes in the environment can greatly affect both customers and businesses, and sometimes these changes are difficult to anticipate. Businesses need to be prepared because customers' behavior and market conditions can change quickly. During the pandemic example, many businesses had to adjust because customers shifted from physical shopping to online purchasing and delivery services. Aside from affecting customers and seller behavior, changes in the environment can also influence how customers see the value of the product or service. So the impact of external forces or value on value can be extensive as market changes can easily influence how stakeholder perceive the certain products. External factors can change the way customers and other stakeholders view the product. The product and what a product that was valuable before may become less attractive if customer needs, trends, and market conditions change. So, example, a traditional store may lose customer if buyer begins preferring online shopping because of convenience and faster transactions. Since these environmental forces influence how business create value, marketers must also understand how these factors affect their marketing decisions and actions. These forces affect a marketer's ability to facilitate value-driven changes in three general ways. So, marketing environment affects how marketers build successful exchanges between businesses and customers. These exchanges influence customer marketing activities and the decisions and decision marketers make. So, the first way these forces affect marketing is through changes in customer behavior and preferences, which is known as the customer influence. Customer influence Let's talk about customer influence. Environmental changes can affect what customers want, need, and how they make purchasing decisions. Marketers must understand these changes to provide products that remain valuable to customers. Example, the growing interest in healthy lifestyle has influenced businesses to offer healthier food options. Aside from influencing customer, environmental forces also affect the marketing activities because that business used to reach their target market. So business may need to adjust their marketing strategies, such as the product design, pricing, promotion, distribution, depending on the changes in the environment. So finally, these changes also affect the decisions and action that marketing managers and need to make to keep the business competitive. So marketing manager must analyze environmental changes and decide what actions the business should take to continue satisfying customers and achieving the goals. Marketing does not happen in isolations. Businesses are surrounded by different forces that can influence their success. A good marketer must not only understand customers, but also monitor changes in the environment and adapt strategies accordingly. This ability to adjust is important because the marketing environment continues to change over time. Now, because marketing environment forces are closely interrelated, changes in one may cause changes in others. What does it mean? The different forces in the marketing environment are connected with each other. When one factor changes, it can create effects on the other areas that may influence businesses and customers. So when fuel prices increases, transportation costs may also increase. This can affect product prices because businesses need to adjust their cost. So since changes in the environment factor can affect other factors, marketers often face uncertainty when making decisions. Now, changes in the marketing environment produce uncertainty for marketers and at times hurt marketing efforts, but they also create opportunity. What does it mean? Because businesses cannot always predict what will happen in the market, environmental changes can create challenges. However, these changes can also provide new opportunities for businesses that are willing to adapt. The growth so the growth of online shopping created challenges for traditional stores, but it also created opportunities for businesses to sell through e-commerce platform and reach more customers. Although marketers need to respond to these changes, it is more important to understand that they have limited control over the external environment. So compared to marketing mix variables, an organization has far less control over the forces of the environment. Because businesses can control their marketing decisions such as product, price, promotion, and distribution. However, they have little control over external factors such as economic conditions, government policies, technology, and customer trends. So, since marketers cannot control these environmental changes, their responsibility is not to prevent change, but to prepare and respond effectively. Even though marketers know that they cannot predict changes in the marketing environment with certainty, they must plan for them. So, marketers need to monitor trends and prepare strategies, even when they cannot know exactly what will happen in the future. Planning helps businesses reduce risk and take advantage of possible opportunities. So the marketing environment is always changing and businesses cannot control everything that happens around them. However, successful marketers are those who can analyze changes, adapt their strategies, and continue creating value for customers despite uncertainty. This ability to adjust is what allows businesses to remain competitive in a dynamic market. Now, let's understand the marketing concept. Okay, so marketing concept. A marketing concept is a managerial philosophy that an organization should try to satisfy customers' need through an coordinated set of activities that also allows organization to achieve its goals. The marketing concept means that businesses should focus first on understanding and satisfying customer needs while also achieving their own objectives. This means that business should not only think about selling product but also think about how they can create value and build relationship with customers. Let's say for example, a clothing business should not simply produce clothes based on what the owner likes. It should first understand what customer prefer, such as the styles, the prices, the quality, then create product that match those needs while still earning profit. However, While businesses focus on satisfying customers, they also need to remember that they have their own goals and objectives that must be achieved. A firm that adopts the marketing concept must satisfy not only its customers' objectives, but also its own objectives. A successful business can create balance between customer satisfactions and business success. Customers should receive value from the product, while the company should also earn enough profit and achieve its goals to continue operating. The marketing concept that businesses follow today did not develop immediately. It evolved over time as businesses changed their focus from production to customers. This leads us to the evaluation of the marketing concept. Evolution, I'm sorry, to the evolution of the marketing concept. Now, the evolution of the marketing concept, the evolution of marketing has gone through three periods, including product orientation, sales orientation, and market orientation. Now, let's discuss each of these concepts, periods of evolutions of marketing concept. When we talk about product orientation, so during the period the second half of the 19th century, the Industrial Revolution improved speed and efficiency. So during this period, businesses experienced major improvement in technology and production methods. Companies learned how to produce goods faster, cheaper, and in larger quantities. So example, instead of making products manually one by one, factories started using machines and allowed them to produce more goods in a shorter amount of time. Because businesses were able to produce more products, the marketplace started to experience a significant increase in the availability of goods. As a result, new technology and new ways of using labor products poured into the marketplace where demand for manufactured good was strong. Because production became faster and more efficient, businesses were able to create more products than before. During this period, customer had a strong demand for manufactured goods, so customer focused mainly on producing as many products as possible. However, as more businesses became capable of producing large quantities of products, competition between companies also began to increase. Firms were developing the ability to produce more products, and competition was becoming more intense. So, as more companies gained the ability to produce goods, customers had more choices. Businesses started competing with each other to produce products more efficiently and reach more customers. Example, if several companies produce similar type of shoes, they need to find ways to produce more efficiently and offer products that can compete in the market. The production orientation focus mainly on making products available and increasing production efficiency. However, as competition became stronger and customers had more choices, business realizes that producing products alone was no longer needed. This led to the next stage of marketing evolution, which is the sales orientation. So during this half of the 20th century, competition increased and focus shifted on selling products to many buyers. So, as more buyers or businesses were able to produce products, competition became stronger. Companies realized that simply making products was no longer enough because customers already had many choices. Because competition becomes stronger, businesses started to believe that increasing sales was the main way to achieve business success. So during the sales orientation period, companies believed that the more products they could sell, the more profit they could earn. Their main focus was on convincing customers to purchase products rather than the first understanding customers' needs. So, example, a company may produce a large number of products and focus on aggressive selling techniques to increase sales, even if customers do not necessarily need the product. To increase sales, business focused on specific activities that could help persuade customers and encourage purchases. Business people believe that most important marketing activities were personal selling, advertising, and distribution. Business during this period emphasize activities that could directly influence customers to buy. They focus on salespeople, advertisement, and making products available in the different location. However, focusing only on selling products creates a misunderstanding about what marketing truly means. So some people incorrectly equate marketing with sales orientation. Many people think marketing is only about selling, but selling is only one part of marketing. Marketing is a broader process that includes understanding customer, creating value, developing products, setting prices, promoting and building relationships. So although the sales orientation is no longer the main approach in modern marketing, some businesses still use the strategy depending on their products and market situations. Now some firms still use a sales orientation, you know? So some businesses continue to use sales-oriented strategies, especially when they need to encourage customer to purchase product quickly or when competition is high. So let's say, for example, a car dealership, insurance companies, and some retail businesses may use strong sales technique to persuade customers to make purchasing decisions. The sales orientation taught businesses that selling and promotions are important, but they also realized that simply convincing customers to buy is not enough for long term success. Businesses eventually learned that understanding customers' needs should come before creating and selling products. This leads to the next stage of marketing evolution, which is the market orientation. Market orientation is an organization-wide commitment to searching and responding to customers' needs. So market orientation means that the entire organization focus on understanding customer and creating products or service that satisfy their needs. It is not only the responsibility of the marketing department, all department must work together to provide value to customer. So, say for example, a restaurant that practice market orientations listen to customers' feedback, study food preferences, improve its menu, and trains employees to provide better service. Unlike the earlier approaches that focuses mainly on production and selling, market orientation focuses on understanding customers first before making business decisions. So it emerged in the mid 20th century. Well, market orientation developed when business realized that simply producing products and aggressively selling them was not enough. So companies began recognizing that long-term success depends on understanding what customers truly need. Because businesses started focusing on customers' need, they also became more interested in creating new and improved products that could better serve their target customers. Market orientation should recognize or yeah, market orientation is linked to new product innovation by developing a strategic focus to explore and develop new products to serve target markets. So market-oriented businesses continuously improve and develop new product based on customers' needs and changing market trends. Innovation helps business remains competitive and provide better solutions to customer. However, creating new product is not the only goal of market orientation. Businesses must also develop capabilities that allows them to consistently create value. A market orientation should recognize the need to create specific types of value creating capabilities that enhance organizational performance. Businesses needs to develop skills, systems, and strategies that helps them serve customers better and improve overall performance. These capabilities allow companies to understand customers, respond to changes, and maintain strong relationships. So the market orientation represent the modern way of thinking about marketing. Now, instead of asking how can we sell more products, business now asks what do customers need and how can we provide better value. This customer-centered approach helps businesses build stronger relationship and achieve long-term success. Now, let's go ahead and discuss the implementing the marketing concept. Management must first establish an information system to discover customers' real needs and then use the information to create satisfying products. So, to apply marketing concept, business needs to gather information about their customers first. They need to know what customers wants, what problems they experience, and what improvements they expect before creating and modifying the products. However, gathering customer information requires resources because businesses need to invest time and money and technology to maintain an effective information system. Now, an information system is usually expensive. Management must commit money and time for its development and maintenance. Without an adequate information system, however, an organization market cannot be market oriented. So, a business cannot effectively respond to customer needs if it does not have an accurate information. So, decision based only on assumptions may result in products that customers do not want. So, aside from understanding customers, business must also ensure that all parts of the organization work together to achieve customer satisfaction. So, to satisfy the customer's objective as well as its own, a company also coordinate to all of its activities. So marketing is not only responsibility of the marketing department. Different department must cooperate to provide value to customers and to achieve business goals. So for the marketing concept to become successful, cooperation must also happen throughout the entire organization, starting from the leadership down to employees. So implementing the marketing concept demands the support not only to top management but also of managers and staff in all levels of the organizations. A customer-centered approach requires commitment from everyone in the organization. Leader must support the concept, but employees at all levels must also understand their role in creating value to customers. So, implementing the marketing concept means putting customers at the center of every business decisions. It requires businesses to understand customers, use information effectively, coordinate activities, and ensures that everyone in the organization works towards creating value. This is why modern marketing is not only about selling products, but also building relationship and delivering customer satisfaction. Now let's talk about the CRM or the customer relationship management. CRM or customer relationship management. So this is using the information about customers to create marketing strategies to develop and sustain desirable customer relationships. CRM is the process of using customer information to understand their needs, preferences, and behavior so that businesses can create better strategies and maintain strong relationship with customers. Instead of focusing only on making a sale, business aim to build long-term relationship with customers. So let's say for example, a coffee shop may keep track of customers' favorite drinks and offer personalized promotion. By understanding customers better, the business can encourage them to return. So since CRM focuses on building relationship, businesses aim not only to attract customers, but also to maximize the value they receive from their relationships. So achieving the full profit potential of each customer relationship should be the fundamental goal of every marketing strategies. Businesses should understand that every customer relationship has value. The goal of marketing is not only to gain customer, but also to develop relationship that encourage repeat purchase and long-term loyalty. A business may earn more from a loyal customer who continues buying for several years compared to a customer who purchases only once. To achieve greater value from customer relationships, business can improve profitability in some ways. Profits can be obtained through relationship in the following. First, by acquiring new customer. So business can increase profit by attracting new customers who have not purchased their products or service before. Second, by enhancing the profitability of existing customers. Businesses can increase profits by encouraging current customer to buy more products, try new offering, or continue using their services. And lastly, by extending the duration of customer relationships. So aside from encouraging customer to purchase more, business should also focus on keeping customer for a longer period. So, we're Maintaining customer relationship is often more valuable than constantly searching for new customers. This strategy shows that successful marketing is not only about completing a transaction, but also improving the relationship between customers and businesses. Implementing the marketing concept means optimizing the exchange relationship. This means that creating a situation where both the customer and the business benefits. Customer receive value and satisfaction, while businesses achieve sales, loyalty, and long-term success. So customer relationship management really remind us that marketing does not end after a customer buys a product. The real goal of marketing is to create lasting relationships. When businesses understand customers and continuously provide value, they can build loyalty and achieve the long term success. Next is relationship marketing. When we talk about relationship marketing, this is establishing long term, mutually satisfying buyer seller relationships. So it focuses on value enhancement through the creation of more satisfying exchanges. So when we talk about that, the aims of relationship marketing is to improve the value customer receive from every interaction with the business. When customer feels satisfied, they are more likely to continue the relationship with the company. So let's say, for example, an online store can enhance customer value by providing quality product, faster delivery, easy payments options, and customer as a responsive customer service. Next is continually deepens the buyer's trust in the company. Trust is important in maintaining customer relationship. When customer believe that a business consistently delivers quality products and gives it promises, they become more confident in choosing that company. And lastly, increase the firm's understanding of the customer's needs. So basically, relationship marketing helps business gather information about customers so they can provide product and service that better match customer experience expectations. Now, to build long-term customer relationship, marketers are increasingly turning to marketing research and data analytics. So business use customer information and data analysis to understand customer behavior, preferences, and buying patterns. This helps them create better marketing decisions. So by understanding customer information, business can create strategies that can increase customer value and encourage loyalty over time. So, hold on. Through the use of e-marketing, companies can personalize customer relationship on a nearly one-on-one basis. What does it mean? Meaning that, hold on, business also use customer information and data analysis to understand customer behavior, preferences, and buying patterns. Now, through the use of e-marketing, as I mentioned, companies can personalize customer relationship on a nearly one-on-one basis, meaning that the e-marketing actually allows business to communicate with customer individually through digital platforms. Companies can use customer information to provide personalized offers, recommendations, and messages. So customer relationship management and relationship marketing shows us that modern marketing is not only about attracting a customer, but also about keeping them. Businesses become successful when they understand customers, providing continuous value, build trust, and create experience that encourage long-term relationships. Now, in today's competitive environment, customer loyalty has become one of the most important assets of the business. Now, let's talk about the importance of marketing in our global economy. So, marketing cost consumes a sizable portion of buyer's dollar. This means that about one half of a buyer dollar goes towards marketing cost. Do you believe in that? Well, I do. When customer purchase a product, the amount they pay does not only cover the costs of producing the product. A portion of the price also covers different marketing activities, such as the advertising, transportation, packaging, storage, distribution, and customer service. When buying a bottle of popular soft drink, for instance, the price include not only the cost of the ingredient and the production, but also expenses for advertisements, delivery up to stores, packaging design, and promotions. This shows that marketing play an important role in business operation. However, companies need marketing activities to connect products with customers. Marketing is used in nonprofit organizations. Government agencies at the federal, state, and local levels engage in marketing activities to fulfill their missions and goals. So basically, marketing is not only for companies that sells product. Government agency also use marketing to communicate programs, service, and information to the public. Their goal is not to earn profit, but to inform and encourage people to participate in government initiatives. Example, government campaigns about vaccination, disaster preparedness, environmental protection, and public service use marketing strategies to reach and influence citizens. So aside from government agencies, nonprofit organizations and also use marketing to promote their causes and provide benefits to specific groups in society. So in the private sector, nonprofit organizations employ marketing activities to create, distribute, promote, and price programs that benefit particular segments of society. So nonprofit organizations use marketing to make people aware of their program, encourage the support, and react the communities they serve. Also, their main purpose is not profit. They still need effective marketing to achieve their mission. Example, a charitable organization may use social media campaigns to raise awareness, attract donors, and encourage volunteers to support programs for education, health, and community development. Marketing is an important part of the economy because it helps connect products, service, and ideas to the people who needs them. It is not limited to businesses that seeks profit. Even government agencies and nonprofit organizations use marketing to communicate value and achieve their goals. This shows that marketing has a wider role in society beyond simply selling the product. Marketing is important in business and economy. Earlier, marketing costs consume a sizable portion of the buyer's dollars. Now, part of the importance of marketing in our global economy is that marketing is important to business and the economy. So, studying marketing allows to understand the importance of marketing to customer organizations and to our economy. Learning marketing helps us understand how business creates value, how customers make buying decisions, and how marketing activities contribute to economic growth. Marketing is not only about selling products, it helps customers make informed decisions and help organizations understand how to serve their market better. Now, marketing connects people through technology. I'm sorry. So, this is part. All right. To continue, as part of marketing as important to business and economy, marketing helps to create a successful economy and contributes to well-being of the society. That's very easy, no? So, um, when the marketers or businesses was able to successfully market their products and services, it will always be an effects as a result to contribute to the economy's growth. Okay? And therefore, it also, aside from contributes to the society's growth, it also helps communities as a whole. Another is marketing fuels our global economy. So advances in technology, along with falling political barriers and the universal desire for a higher standard of living, have made marketing across national borders and commonplace while stimulating the economic growth. So, as I made mention earlier, that marketing, because of the technologies that we have as of this moment, it definitely help us to make more effective marketing strategies in order to compete in the global marketplace. Next is marketing knowledge enhance consumer awareness. So studying marketing allows us to understand the importance of marketing to customer organization and to our economy. Studying the marketing helps understand how business create value, how customer make decisions, and marketing how marketing activities support economic growth. It allows consumer to become more aware of their choices and help organization develop better strategies to satisfy their needs. Marketing connects people through technology. While technology allows marketers to gather information about customer preferences, behaviors, and buying patterns. Through this information, businesses can create products and services that better match customers' needs. Right? So, disruptive technology has changed both marketing and business models. This refers to new technologies that create major changes in the way businesses delivers products and services. These technologies can replace traditional methods and create new opportunities for companies. Example, the online banking changed the way people manage their finances, while online shopping platforms changed how customers purchase the products. One of the biggest technologies that transform marketing is the internet because it allows businesses to communicate directly to their target customers. And lastly, the internet allows companies to disseminate information about their products and interact with target markets. The internet provides businesses with a faster and more affordable way to improve products, share information, and communicate with customers. It allows companies to reach customers beyond their physical locations. Now, right now, a small business can now promote products through Facebook, Instagram, even TikTok, or online marketplace and interact directly with customers through comments and messages. So technology has changed the way marketing is practiced today. Business are no longer limited to traditional methods of reaching customers. Through technology, they can understand customers' needs better, communicate faster, and create more personalized experience. This is why modern marketers must learn how to use technologies as part of their marketing strategies. Now, in this figure 1.3, how consumer use their smartphone. So as we observe, so this figure shows the different ways consumers use their smartphone. The figure shows smartphones have become an important part of consumers' daily lives. Smartphones are no longer used only for making calls or sending messages. They have become tools for communication, information sharing, entertainment, and even managing other different activities. The highest usage shows in the figure is text messaging at 93%, which means that communication remains one of the main reason people use smartphones. People use texting to communicate quickly with family, friends, customers, and businesses. So let's say, for example, businesses use text messages to send updates, promotion, order confirmation, and customer notification. Aside from text messaging, smartphone also continue to serve their original purpose by connecting through voice communication. Like making phone calls remains an important um, smartphone activity because it allows direct and immediate communication between people and organization. That is why, according here, that phone calls is 87%, or phone is 87%. So as smartphone developed, they became more than communication devices. They also became tools for accessing information and managing digital communication. For emails, which is 82%, many consumers use smartphone to access email because it allows them to communicate and receive important information anytime and anywhere. Beyond personal communication, smartphone also changed how people interact with brands and business through online platforms. And that's why 71% is social media, which has become an important platform where customers connect with business, discover products, share experiences, and provide feedback. So aside from communication and marketing activities, smartphone also being used to support personal lifestyle and daily activities, where 24% is for monitor fitness. So some customers use smartphone to track their health and fitness activities through applications that monitor exercises, daily steps, and wellness goals. So fitness application helps users monitor their daily activities and encourage healthier lifestyle. Smartphone also provide entertainment functions that allow users to control different devices and experiences. So to control music on speakers, that's why that's 23%. Smartphone can connect with other devices, allowing users to control entertainment systems conveniently. This shows how a smartphone contain to expand their role beyond communication and become tools that connects people with different technologies. And lastly, 17% comes from controlling TV. Some customers use smartphone to remote control for smart televisions and other digital devices, showing how technology creates more convenient experiences. So users can control TV settings, search for content, or stream videos using their smartphones. So this only means that this technology has become an important part of modern marketing. Since consumers spend a significant amount of time using smartphone, businesses must understand how consumer customers use these devices. Smartphone provides opportunities for marketers to communicate, promote products, collect customers' information, and build stronger relationship with their target market. And socially, as part of the marketing in our global economy, social responsible marketing, which is promoting the welfare of customers and stakeholders. Social responsibility and ethical conduct are a part of strategic planning and implementation of marketing activities. So businesses today are expected not only to earn profit but also consider their impact on customer, employees, communities, and their environment. So, social responsibilities meaning making marketing decisions that are honest, fair, and beneficial to society. So, one way businesses demonstrate social responsibility is by considering the impact on the environment, which leads to the concept of green marketing. So, when we talk about green marketing, this is a strategic process involving stakeholders' assessment to create meaningful long-term relationship with customer while maintaining, supporting, and enhancing the natural environment. Green marketing refers to promoting products and practices that are environmentally responsible. It focuses on creating valuable value for customers while also protecting natural resources and reducing negative environmental impacts. A business that uses recyclable packaging, reduces plastic waste, or offers environmentally friendly product is practicing green marketing. Green marketing shows that business can contribute to society while still achieving their business goals. Responsive Responsible practices can create benefits not only for the environment but also for the organizations. So by addressing concerns about the impact of marketing on society, a firm can contribute to society through social responsible activities as well as an increase its financial performance. Now, when businesses or act responsibly, they can build trust and improve their reputations. Environmental issues which can lead to customer loyalty and better business performance. So modern marketing is not only about creating products and earning profit. Businesses must also consider how their actions affect society and the environment. A successful organizations create value not only for customers but also for the communities and stakeholders connected to the business. And lastly, marketing offers many exciting career prospects. Marketing field offers a variety of interesting and challenging career opportunity throughout the world. So this marketing is really a broad field that offers many career opportunities because every organization needs marketing to connect with customer, understanding market needs and create value. A career in marketing is not limited to selling product. It's involved creativity, analysis, communication, technology, and strategic decision making. So let us now look at some of the specific career opportunities available in the field of marketing and how each area contributes to business success. Let's talk about product development. I'm sorry. Let me go back. Okay. So let's talk about product development. Product development focuses on creating and improving products based on customers' needs and market trends. Marketers study customer preferences to develop the product's value. Aside from creating product, business also need people who can communicate directly with customers and encourage them to purchase. And that's what we call, and that's we're going to discuss next, personal selling. Personal selling involves directly communicating with customers to explain product benefits, answer questions, and build relationship. Today, many customers interactions happens online, which has created new opportunities in digital marketing. So let's talk about social media management. Social media management involves creating content, engaging customers, and promoting products through digital platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. A business hire a social media manager to create promotional posts, respond to customer inquiries, and increase online engagement. So after creating and promoting product, business must also ensure that product reach customers effectively. So that's what we call distribution. Distribution focuses on making products available to customers at the right place and in time. It involves managing how products move from producers to consumers. Then another important marketing decision involves determining how much customers should pay for a product. And that's what pricing comes that way. So pricing involves determining the amount customer will pay for products or service. Marketers analyze costs, customer willingness to pay, and competitors' prices when making pricing decision. Next is advertising. Advertising involves creating messages that inform and persuade customers about product, service, and brand. So to create effective marketing strategies, business need information about customers and market trends. That's where marketing research come into play. So marketing research involves gathering and analyzing information about customers, competitors, and market conditions to support business decisions. After products are created and researched, businesses also need partners who help move products to customer. So wholesaling will come into play. Wholesaling involves selling products in large quantities to retailers or other businesses rather than directly to final consumer. A wholesaler supply grocery stores where product will later be sold to customers. An example. Finally, businesses need the retailers who directly connect products with the final consumer. So retailing involves selling products directly to final customers for personal use. This shows that marketing is a dynamic field with many career opportunities. Whether you are interested in creativity, communication, technology, research, or business strategy, marketing provides different paths where you can apply your skills. So, as future professionals, understanding marketing does not only help you sell products, but also help you understand customers, create value, and contribute to business success. So that's the end of my presentation, and thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful day.